Hi. During this course, I'm going to be providing you with lectures that I usually use in class to help augment the text that you're reading. Very important for you to read. I'm going to try to keep these brief, although there are many, many slides. So some I'll comment on, some sort of present themselves by their text. I also provide you some commercials I think that are really great and helpful. So chapter 3 covers the business of advertising, meaning what is an advertising agency, what are the different types, who are the people that work in them, and their positions, and then how do they make money. So an advertising agency is made up of the advertisers, the clients, so Coca-Cola, McDonald's, so forth, those are the clients. Then there's the ad agency themselves, and these are many different kinds. There's international, they're national, they're local, there are creative agencies, there are ones that just focus on social media. Then there's a supplier. So a supplier is someone who creates the website or does the photography or does the special effects, creates the film. It's a huge industry. And finally, you have media. Media refers to where you place your ads. So on TV, on radio, on the internet, on iPhones, in games, gamification, things like that. Very important, huge industry, many entry-level positions in media, and lots of compensation in media. So then we have the different types of advertisers. You have local advertising that goes direct to a geographic location. So that's your nail salon down the street, or it could be your Midas dealer, the local franchise. These guys have more money from their central organization to provide ads, but then they can put the address of the local dealer. Then you also have chain retailers that do local advertising because they are across the country, but they may have specific products for certain cities. Not everybody needs, snow shovels. And then you have government nonprofits. In this case, on the bottom there, you have a lottery ticket. Lotteries are mostly all run by government. So local advertising is product advertising, right? They're not selling the idea of Coca-Cola, they're selling you Coca-Cola. So they're giving you 2 for 1, they're 20% off. You also see this on the internet, even if it's local. So my J. Crew, which is 2 miles away from me, I often look for a sale promotion from them. You have institutional advertising. Institutional advertising is promoting the brand, the idea of the brand, okay, not the actual product. So on the right, they're not selling you Coca-Cola or a product made by Coca-Cola. They're selling you the idea that Coca-Cola cares about your environment. When you're buying Coca-Cola, you too are promoting green energy. On the left, you have Bank of America. Bank of America here isn't offering you mortgages at a certain rate or bank accounts. They're just showing you that they are trustworthy, reliable institution. And then we have classified advertising, and most of you know this by Craigslist. So a place you can look for a job, where to buy a bicycle, where to sell a bicycle. Regional and national advertisers. Okay, so you have a regional advertiser. That would be someone like in the Southwest, where a radio station goes across several states. So it's a region. You're selling a region, or a car dealership that may sell in a large area, not just in Chicago. Same thing with the Hard Rock Cafe. There are many in different cities. But then you have a national advertiser like Apple, who spend a fortune on advertising, but then it can be used almost virtually anywhere, right? They sell this, you buy these things online or in the Apple Store, but these ads speak to people across demographics and across geographical locations. I have an ad, but I'm going to skip it. Okay, so national and local, this is a breakdown, this great chart, it's in your book, about the difference between a national brand advertising and local. And this will be, Mhm. Also on your quiz is about questions about the structure of an ad agency. Some are centralized, some are decentralized. These charts show you the breakdown, but basically a centralized ad agency can control the messaging for all their brands. But as they get larger, it's more difficult, and the needs of each brand change. So decentralized ad agency, P&G is one company, McDonald's even, where depending on the region, the country, the type of product it needs different viewpoint. It may need an outside agency. It could still be inside, but it needs a different set of people. And here the issue is controlling the overall idea of the company is harder to do. Fun graphic, but we're going to pass by that. And so what do agencies do? They develop marketing, they do ad plans, they develop ads, they do promotions, and they purchase space and time. The type of agencies, again, there's full service, there's regional, there's national. Very similar to the types of ads that are created, there's agencies that exist to help them. There's interactive ad agencies. Remember that. So you have somebody like DDB, they've been around forever. They fully service everything from communications to the placement of ads to development of ads, a full service. Now, the ad world is really tremendous. There are so many agencies, but starting in the 70s and 80s, they started to buy up each other. And so now you have these four conglomerates. Now, this is from 2010, but it's still true today. There's four major companies that own a ton of agencies. And within all these agencies, there's large ones, but then there's independents. There's ones that just specialize on radio, or they specialize in interactive. So you'll know these names: WPP, Omni Group, Publicis Group, and the Inter Republic Group. It's kind of interesting breakdown.